What's live? Christ Verified Tribe. Get protection for free. Call 1-800-GOD. Oh, you ain't verified? What's wrong with you? Welcome to Saved by Faith. It's a girl, Lulu, here to bring you another divinely guided channeled message from our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. All right? Some of you guys may be in college or you just plan on getting some more education or learning more. This is what happens when a real chosen one shows up. You know that phrase that says it's in you and not on you. This is not about physical appearance. This isn't about financial um gain. This is about the soul. It's not in the body, it's not in the blood. Okay, for all these carnivores out here, I mean cannibals, cannibal lectors, um out here. It's not in their blood. You can't eat a chosen one. Okay, like Trollstis or something like that. You could be experiencing like a lot of spiritual vampirism. Okay, out here in these streets. What happens when a real chosen one event or something? You're just going somewhere and like you do something towards your profession. I feel like my channel is really guided towards the creatives, people who make content, people who are in the music industry, people who are in art, chefs, people who cook, people who write. Okay, and it's just like when you show up, it's like either people love you, they pretend to love you. It's like three sets of people. It's like the real supporters, then there's the fake supporters, the ones that'll sit at your table, enjoy the fruits of your labor, but in their mind, they're spiritually evil eye attacking you, like, I'm only here because, this might bring me an opportunity. I really don't like this person, so on and so forth. And then there's other people who are just blatantly just disrespectful. They don't like you. They might still show up to your events or something like that, or you, like I said, you might just go to someone else's event. It doesn't have to be your table or your event. Okay, you could just like go out networking, go to a diner, go to, I don't know, Starbucks, anything. Even in church, y'all. Can y'all believe this? You in church. You in church and they know you chosen and they hating on you when a real chosen. It's your spirit. It ain't got nothing to do with what's going on in the outside of you. It has everything to do with what's going on in the inside of you, and you trigger people's spirit. Okay, you trigger people's demons. Okay, the dormant jealousy and envy that they try to hide, it just comes out when you come around these people. Okay, and as much as humble as you are being a chosen one, because when you're really chosen, you have confidence. Of course, you're not going to allow anyone to water you down just because they're feeling some type of way. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I've done like different auditions and this and different things, musically, right? And there was a female there who was possibly like connected to, some of the males that were there during the auditions. And then like once I perform, once I show my talent, it's like once you perform, once you show people your skills, your work, and you make people feel insignificant. And then it's hard because then you're like empathic and you have emotions, and you don't want people to feel like they're less than, or their dreams are insignificant just because you are so great. And it's hard. Like, do y'all understand this, y'all? We need to get, I'm gonna post more, you guys. My goal is to post more on this channel. I'm trying to get to 1K, y'all. So if y'all really support this channel, if you are part of the Christ Verified Tribe, or you want to be, or if you're new here, please make sure you guys click that thumbs up, share this channel, and also just put amen, put a positive affirmation in the comments, because the more that we like these videos, the more that we comment on these videos, is the more that it reaches other people who might need to hear this message, right? And so you might be a mother. I'm picking up on mother, or something is going on with your mother. Okay, health insurance, or just something with health. Okay, or life insurance or something like that. Okay, um which that's really going on a lot lately, especially in the Black communities. But also, um, when the real chosen one shows up, you guys, I feel like this might be a little bit off, but it's still inside the topic. It's like, people will even pretend like they want to do things for you, and the next thing you know, they ghost you. Have y'all ever experienced that? Like, people's like, oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that, and the next thing you know, they just disappear. They leave you on red. It's like they want to water you down. It's like you won't water yourself down. So it's like people will just go ahead and just do things, do things, do things, okay? Just to like just to make themselves feel better, okay? Even if it's causing you pain. It's like when people do these things, it's not like an accident. It's like a lot of these things that people do to chosen people, like they do it on purpose because they feel like, why you and not me? Okay? They're like, why is she so talented? Why is he so talented? Why does he get this? Why does he get that? But they don't see that they are all ganging up on one person. Do you know how many people are ganging up on one person? Like, all the people that's been in your face saying that they support you don't even support you. Now, one of them, I can tell you, I can name by on one hand right now how many people actually really subscribe to my Spotify, or like actually have my song downloaded for only one night. My songs, like, I do it on Empress Raw Music on Etsy, right? You can download it. You don't even have to have a subscription. You know what I'm saying? But like, when you're chosen, it's like people, they're going to watch you. So if you think people are not watching you, they are, but they're not going to support you no matter how much they watch you. That's what I'm saying. Those are those in between, and I almost give you the middle finger, broke, okay, or broken, okay. So if you're broke, God is saying, the issues with your account has been resolved. So there's something going on with some money. Maybe someone owes you some money, or like maybe like something happened with your debit card, credit card, or something like that, your bank account. And whatever's going on with your account, these issues are going to be resolved. Okay? Okay, claim this message if you feel like this message is for you. God wants the real chosen ones to prepare to leave the world behind. Okay, so it's like walking away from empty love. Like, you love, when you're chosen, you love people, you support people, you'll show up to their events, you'll listen to or taste their food, or like for people who are in real estate, like you'll help them decorate their homes to help them sell. But like when it's your turn, when you're trying to launch your business or spread your name, it's like, well, that's one thing about, I would say, about the Black community. For majority of the Black community, it's like all self. It's all about self. It's all about self. And I noticed, like, back in the day, people would get together, like producers, everything. They'll just be like, hey, you're a rapper, I got this type beat, let's put it out there. You know what I'm saying? All I want is the recognition. You know what I'm saying? And keep working with me and things of that nature. Keep putting these fire lyrics to these beats, or you know what I'm saying? Radio stations, they'll hear a fire artist, they'll put them on there. Then it's like everybody wants money, 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 money. They never see the vision until it's too far gone. And then they think that the chosen one owes them something. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to you, Scarlett. And then once you surpass their vision because you are focused on Christ, that's why God said, keep your eyes on me. Once you surpass their vision, then they're like, oh, well, what about us? Oh, now she's leaving us on red. It's like everything that people put out there, they're going to receive. They just don't understand that right now because they don't believe in God and they don't believe in karma until they see it. A lot of people, you might have not been like the your high school most likely to do this because you really didn't have that real solid family foundation. You know what I'm saying? You probably came up from humble beginnings for some of you guys. And so that's why a lot of people, even people that you've known growing up, they don't believe that you're going to be the one. Wow, like you got a gift here. I got a notification. So some of you guys might be DJs, or some of you just like music. Okay, something wonderful is about to happen. Like, even if you like those of you who are like on the brink of giving up and you kept on going, this is your testimony. Like, people, like, you literally feel like you're on the brink of death. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just feel like, God, if I get hit with one more thing, I'm just going to lose it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end it all. Like, why is this hitting me so hard? And it's a reason. And even like the system, you guys, you have to realize, even the system knows. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, this is why I got blacklisted, blackballed, all this extra stuff on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? My stuff is kind of starting to go through YouTube just a little bit. But you could be experiencing this too. Like, even when you're trying to apply for benefits, like, everything is just like stopping, slowing. Something's going on. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, you used to be easily able to contact and get your stuff together, and now it's like you're not. It's because if this is happening in your life, it's because you're about to upgrade to a new level. You're not going to need a lot of the government assistance. You're not going to need that stuff no more, and that's the reason why God is preparing you. And that's what we need to step into our purpose. God is calling us to repent and step into our purpose now more than ever, and also help people. You know what I'm saying? This is why you are going to the forefront. This is why God chose you, because God knows you're not going to sit up there. God knows what you're going to do with these blessings. That's the whole thing. Your intentions is not just to ball out on people. No, your intentions is to create foundations that is going to allow people to cook and to make music and to learn how to actually do stuff, not just be on reality TV having drama like a housewife. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, it was crazy because all these successful women, they be on these housewife TVs, and they share everything about their life except how to help us be in that same position, the steps. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people also say that it doesn't matter how many times we share how we made it here, people are still not going to do it. And that might be true for some of you. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many times, like, even if I taught you how to do it, you probably still would just be like sitting on your tail and complaining. But when you're chosen, you don't do that. But if you're going through depression, so not to say that people who are chosen don't go through depression, because some of you guys might be going through some sad times or some depression, because it's like, dang, I've been out here helping people, and as soon as I need help, or you know what I'm saying, and then there's a lot of people who already have a position in life to where they can help you, but they fear, like, and I talked about this before too, like, they fear that you're going to surpass them, or I don't know, it's an ego thing. Like, it's just ridiculous. It really is. And no one's in control but God. And on another note, you are their heads up. So all of you who, like the Bible say, my children will prophesy, you will start having dreams, and pay attention to your dreams, the pieces that you can remember. Because people take you for granted, but they listen to you because you are their heads up. So some of you guys, y'all give prophetic messages out here, and you're letting people know what is to come, and they hate you for it, or they don't believe you, but your job is just to give the message and let people do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're getting heightened in your vision, in your intuition, and in your confidence, because what you have is something that money can't buy, and that's soul. Okay? And that's loyalty. All right? And we are human. Just because we're chosen does not mean that we're not human. Does not mean that we didn't learn the same lessons that other people have to learn too. Okay? It's your time. It is your time, chosen ones. When you show up, you change the whole energy in the room. Okay? You change the whole energy in the room. People are nervous. Some people might even cater to you. Everybody has different reactions to your energy, and I don't want to focus this video on the negative reactions, because being chosen, you're a healer. When you show up, when the real chosen one shows up, people know that you're chosen. Even if they don't use the term chosen, they know that you are the one. You are the real deal. I've been looking at cooking channels for a while, so you know what I'm saying, you got the real recipes. Okay? Like they could make the same pasta as you, but it ain't gonna taste the same. All right? Cuz you got a secret ingredient, you know what I'm saying, which is prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like when I cook, y'all, I literally pray over my food every step that I take while I'm praying. While I'm cooking, I don't like to cook when I'm upset. I will, but it just don't taste the same. Like if you get me upset and then want me to cook for you, you might as well order out. Cause you're gonna be like, who cooked this? I'm like, I done burnt it. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But yeah, when the real chosen one shows up, like I said, people could be secretly recording you. Okay, yeah, like stealing, being sneaky, like gossiping, but I feel like you don't care. It's like they're there, but they're just there so it's like monitoring spirits. So people are watching you just to go back and tell somebody something, or like people, they could be like, you could have family members or friends or like associates, like they got the same network of people that could be around as what my intuition is picking up, like, and they just want to know what's going on with you so they can get on the phone and tell people like, oh, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. I feel like if you haven't been telling people your moves or what you've been doing, I feel like people are finding ways to find you on social media so they can find out more information. Why? When they don't even mess with you, they don't really support you, they don't like you. I don't know why they want to go be flying gossiping monkeys, but that is a form of spell work. Even though, you know what I'm saying, especially if they try to call you some type of demonic spirit or whatever, but they practicing demonic practices by doing that. Like if you don't love this person enough to talk to them personally and care about them personally, then why does it matter? Why if they're trying, especially if like they love you and you trying to get away from somebody? It's almost like that Ike and Tina Turner. Like when Tina Turner was trying to get away from her abuser, her mother had the nerve to try to tell him some information about her daughter because all she cared about is money. And that's the reason why a lot of people, like when God gives you these blessings and in your life, you know, when you really have stepped into your purpose, and that doesn't always mean that you're going to be filthy rich, but when you finally step into your purpose, you're going to have a financial um stability that is going to sustain you and whoever you take care of, whether you're a mother or a father, or you just don't have children at all, you know, or who you love. Okay, your loved ones that really are like roots. Because I heard a video, Tyler Perry was saying like people are like trees, and I'm actually looking at a tree right now. Okay, really connected, grounded with nature, grounded, humble people. You know, there's not trees don't have that many roots, but they have a lot of branches and leaves. You know, you could have been surrounded by a lot of leaves. They just fall off branches. They there for a little while, then you know they break unless they with you for a long time. That's how he put it. You know, in roots, you know what I'm saying, they hold you down no matter what you're going through. This person is going to be, or these people, this, you know, not everyone has a lot of roots, you know what I'm saying? So if you are blessed to get roots in your life, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep those people around because they're not going nowhere. They're a part of you, you know. And so I probably got off track of what I was saying, but yeah, like, you know, back to yeah, so it's like, why would you, that's why God is like protecting you and showing you, you know, who is really for you. Because you know, once you get these blessings, you know, when you start blessing people, then you have to realize that those blessings are going to open doors to greed. It's like it's almost like once you give somebody something, it's like they expect you to give them more and more. No, what are you going to do with it? If I give you some money or something like that, maybe this could be somebody's situation. Like I gave you some money and you did nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like someone could have gave you a significant amount of money and or you could have gave someone a significant amount of money and they did nothing with it. And then because they feel like you have it, they feel like you're rich or you have a lot of money or something like that, you should be able to help them every single time they need help or they're falling under hard times. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like you will help people. It's just like, okay, if I gave you amount of thousands of dollars and you couldn't flip it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why a lot of people should get their visions together. Some people wait for other people to like kind of like show your consistency or your progress or what you're trying to do before you like kind of give out money. But like what I was trying to say was, when you give people money and like say like you're in the spotlight, because I'm picking up like a star, like a celebrity or something like that, could be what might be watching this video, but like you could give somebody some money, and okay, now they know, okay, you're connected to this person, so now they're connected to media, now they're trying to sell stuff that they know about you to the media and things of that nature, because you won't give them no money. So now they went from your family member to a op, because they have things of yours or they know things about your past, and now they're going to sell it to people in the media for money because you won't give them no more money, or they can't be in the same spotlight or have the same access to things that you have. But this is all divine because they had their opportunity. And that's another thing, like, you know, that's why they had the opportunity to be there when you needed them, when you was down on your luck, you know. And that's another thing, like, I just lost my train of thought for a second though, but that's the truth though. That's the truth. So God is really protecting you. That's why God has heightened your intuition. That's why God has heightened your discernment. That's why you learn what people really will be out here doing. What really, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone really can do that. That's why you've been through so much. So that way when you get somewhere higher, it don't change. Nothing is new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? When a real one shows up, it's like people act like they gotta sit up straight because they know you ain't come to play. They can't fool you like you know, they think that y'all I done been through so much, y'all. It is crazy. Like, and you don't want to think that everybody is the same. That's what's so hard. You know what I'm saying? But you run into the same thing over and over again. They think just because you're beautiful, they think just because you're shaped a certain way that means that you're that type of girl, or because they knew who you was in the past. So I can't tell y'all how many times I done met someone I never met before, a new person having a new experience with the new me, and then somebody else finds out. That's why I said these monitor experiences, these hating, I almost want to cuss on this channel. Somebody's like, these hating ASSHOEs. You know what I'm saying? Mad at your calling. So it's like, they find out you done, oh, you know this person, oh, I heard this person, she do this, she do that. So now when the person comes back and y'all reconnect with each other, now they thinking, oh, you finna be down with the get down. And it's like, I don't know what information you were told, but someone lied to you. They lied to you. That's not me, G. Okay? That's not me. All right? So yeah, it's like crazy. But if you give a man an inch, he will take a mile. I will say that. And I feel like a lot of women, they met good men. I feel like you met good men, good women in your life, but it's like the circumstances on how you guys met or interacted with each other. Maybe you slept with each other too soon, and you know, you really can't take that back. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that person is just not for you. You know what I'm saying? The person that's for you, you're gonna know. Both of you gonna know. You're not gonna go anywhere because they're not gonna be a branch. They're gonna be a root. They're not gonna go anywhere. No matter what you do. And don't get me wrong, you know, some of them leaves can pretend to be branches and roots. And sometimes you might be fooled. You might be thinking like, oh, they're supposed to be with me forever. And no, a lot of people got ulterior motives, you know. But it's hard, man, when so many people do you wrong. But, you know, that's why I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, I'm going to trust you until you give me a reason not to. That's why a lot of people think that chosen ones are gullible, because you take people's word for the first time. Like, oh, you believe anybody when anybody say. No, I just don't assume that you're a liar, a conniver, a user, a scammer. You know what I'm saying? But then if I was to come at you like that, you would be mad, trying to physically assault me, things of that nature. Like, who you calling a scammer? Who you calling a liar? Well, you think this, you think that, and 9 times out of 10, that's exactly who they are. But we give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if y'all have experienced that, but yes, we give them the benefit of the doubt, and we let people show us who they are. And some people don't even believe it, because I've done it before. Like, people don't show me who they are, but I'm like, that's not really you. You're just going through some things. You're just stressed. You're just depressed right now. You know what I'm saying? You're just used to certain women treating you like that. I'm going to show you that I'm different. It is not even that, y'all. Every time you do that, you set yourself up for failure, because they know you're different, because you're chosen. They can tell by your energy. That's why they approach you in the first place, because of your light. Because of your light. That's really what it is. They can see the light. They can see that there's something about you in the inside. That's why I said it's not the body. It's not the blood. It's the soul. All right? And this wasn't like a video to be like, oh, when the real chosen one shows up, number 1, number 2, number 3. No. This is not that type of video. It's just me ranting. And whatever God want me to say, I'm going to say it. But I don't want to make it too long. And I might make a part 2 on this video too, you know, and make it just more organized. I feel like my videos are not really, I'm trying my best not to write them down and organize them and just get on here and say what I need to say. But you know, God wants you to know that he has a sense of humor too. Okay, continue to work on your goals. Okay, make sure that you are still, you know, paying attention to your surroundings, but don't be paranoid, you know. You driving? You're on the road again. But don't be paranoid, you know. Well, drive safe. I'll be listening to videos while I'm driving too. Like, that's why I be saying, like, a lot of times this is like an audio thing. Like, people don't really need to see you. Like, I don't need to see the person. I just want to hear the message. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that you really are listening, you know? when you don't pay attention to what someone looks like. Because I see a lot of women, you know, they do the lashes, the makeup, the eyebrow. I be like, I got a son and a daughter. I don't be having time to do that. I don't even be want to do it when I go perform doing shows. But you know what I'm saying? I do it. That's the only time I really, you know, do my makeup, or like if I'm doing like a song video. I'm sorry, y'all keep on burping. Goodness, okay? I don't know. But yeah, like chest, okay? Upper body, something about the upper body. Maybe you've been working out, okay? Getting your body together. I know it's a winter time, and I feel like every time it's towards Christmas time, you know, all the holidays, everybody buying stuff for all these other holidays and things like that. But I feel like when it's close to Christmas time, that's when like people be struggling the most. Like in the winter time, stuff slows down. So remember, like, it's the seasons, you know, like things are going to be slowing down during these type of seasons. You know what I'm saying? During the winter time, things slow down. But then once the winter passes up, things are going to start speeding up, and then you're going to wish you had that time to sit down. But some of y'all like, shoot, I've been sitting down too long. I'm looking forward to being busy. You know, a lot of people who are chosen, you know, they have to make us take a break. You know what I'm saying? Because we get into that zone, and, you know, once we start working, we just want to get it done. It's like, we don't, you know, we'll take a break when we finish. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm at work or things like that, I don't want to stop until I'm done. Like when I used to do hair, when I used to braid people's hair, like people, you know how the kids, they be like, I want to get up, I want to use the bathroom, but like, sit here until I'm done, you know? But I feel like a lot of things are going up for you. I feel like you're going to get a lot of recognition, good recognition and bad recognition. Watch out for people who trying to come back into your life, because what you've been telling them is going to came true. for you, and then now all of a sudden they're just like, oh, remember me? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. I'm surprised you do, because where have you been? Where have you been all my life? Okay, all your life they ain't been around. And then as soon as you on TV, as soon as you in a magazine, as soon as you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be that big of a deal, but it's just like, for those who I'm connecting with for your life, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. Okay? Yeah. For all y'all live streamers out there, you're a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people might thought you was a bum because all you do is make videos all day. But then next thing you know, you got thousands and thousands of people who connect to your message, to your live, or the way you play video games. Like, people are so quick to judge. And I've seen, like, over religious people's channels who be talking about how other people learn how to connect with God. Like, Jada Pinkett, she went to Peru and did like some ayahuasca and this, that, and the third, because she said she really didn't connect with Jesus. And she was just basically saying that it's not for everyone. But then when she did it, that she actually felt a connection with God. And then the guy was all like, okay, so why would you say you wouldn't recommend it for other people to do it? Not everybody can afford to go to Peru. I'm all like, okay, if she can afford to go to Peru, not everybody connects with God naturally. Like, she's been mostly rich her whole life. So no one probably taught her exactly the spiritual connection with God. At least she's not saying she's trying to connect with different spirits and deities and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So it was just too much. Like, so what if she's fortunate to fly to Peru and have an experience that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just felt something different about that, because it's just like, you're in your pride. You don't know what God is doing in her life, in her transition, in her mission. So leave people alone. Like, that's all they do is talk about these people. Leave them alone. That's between them and God. You should be on there talking about God's message and spreading God's message, but you too busy trying to talk about celebrities, because you know that people are worried about celebrities as if they don't already have so many evil spirits on top of them. Imagine if you was in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? All that spiritual warfare and stuff like that. People just act like because he's not in the spotlight, we don't know what's been. He ain't telling his testimony on his channel. He's sitting there talking about other people and how they're experiencing God. And she only said that she don't recommend it for everybody, because not everybody can handle that type of experience. They might have schizophrenia or something like that. Like, you just really running your mouth. Like, that's just how I feel about people who just be doing videos about celebrities. Like, it's okay to, like, speak your opinion about something, but your whole channel is about talking about what other people are doing instead of spreading the word of God. Like, you trying to point these people at expose. They if people are going to expose themselves, they're going to expose themselves. God is going to expose them. You know what I'm saying? We see it every day. Nobody but God exposed them. They're the people that were victims of certain people. You know what I'm saying? They exposed them. Okay? The law exposes them. The people who their job is to expose people, let them expose people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just ridiculous, y'all. So that's why God is finna bless y'all. Like, for real. I'm just gonna tell you right now, because God knows that you know what you're doing, because God knows your heart. And it's just not time. You might feel like, dang, when? I keep on hearing that I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that. I mean, you already have a lot of things that money can't buy, which is your soul. And I think people really don't put a value to their soul, to having a soul. And I can say that I was one of those people. And sometimes that I forget too, like, dang, you know what? I have something that people can't buy. It's like, even people who can't connect with God, they can't hear God, they can't feel God's power, God's healing, God's anointing, God's spirit. And they will, like Jada, they will fly all the way to Peru and have a ayahuasca experience just to feel what I get to feel for free. Think about that. Okay, now that's tea. Now that's tea. Okay, Christ Verified Tribe, do you feel me? Like, come on now. Come on now. I think, like, that's why, I'm saying, chosen ones, we be one deep, because, we don't judge people. We'll still be around, but not for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't judge you for what you do. And it's crazy because when you don't judge people for what they do, but they still have a problem with you, it's because they internally feel guilty, because they feel like they have an addiction that they can't stop. And they looking at you like it's your fault that they are addicted to being toxic. A lot of people, they hold resentment towards you because you help them out, because you heal them. Like, who do you think you are coming over here healing me? You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think you are helping me? Like, when you do things for people, a lot of people, they tend to forget all the sacrifices that you made from your life to make sure that their life wasn't as bad as it would have been if hadn't you been there. And you know what I'm saying? And you still don't even hold resentment toward those people. It's like, all right, that's cool. And then you'll still end up helping them out. And this is why God chose you, because of your heart. It's like you treat people how God treats you. You forgive how God forgives. And people don't understand. They haven't experienced that type of love. That type of love, that type of loyalty, it scares people. Because it shines a light on their dark side, on what they didn't realize. Because people, when they're narcissistic, everybody has narcissistic tendencies. It's like, if you think that nothing is wrong with you, if you think that you're an overall good person, but then a chosen one pops up and you realize, damn, I ain't never hated on, excuse me, Lord. I said, oh, damn, Lord still love me. But then you realize, dang, I ain't never been a hater till she popped up. I ain't never been a hater till he popped up. I did this reference, like Sha'Carri, what's her last name? I don't know if it's, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Is it Sha'Carri Jackson? Harrison, something like that. But the track star, the United States gold medalist track star, you know how many women she done passed up that been practicing year after year and still don't beat her? That's how it feels when it real. Imagine when she shows up. Oh, everybody feel lost. Like, oh, I'm gonna try my best, but I know she gonna pass me up. See, and she don't come with that mentality. She come with, I'm going to cross that finish line and get first place. I'm here. That's her attitude, and that's why she always wins. That's what happens when a chosen one shows up. Oh, Richardson, thank you, Jade. Yeah, Sha'Carri, because it's not Sha'Carri, because I was saying Sha'Carri, but when a reporter had said her name, she's like, it's Sha'Carri. So I had to fix it too. Yes, Sha'Carri Richardson. Yeah, look, rich, period. You're meant to be rich. That's the whole, you got a rich spirit. That's why you're going to be rich, because your spirit is rich, because your soul is rich. You're rich because you have a rich spirit. I told you money can't buy it. So if you possess a soul, you're rich. You're already rich. And it's going to come in. You just can't give up. You can't. You got to have that mentality like, I'm not going to die until I reach my goals. Period. I won't die until I'm rich. Even if as soon as you get rich, you croak. at least you know you was able to do so, okay? And you left your family with something. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because sometimes we get so blinded in the material world. Like sometimes, the devil be like, oh, go be a stripper, go do this, go do that, you get some fast cash. But I don't want to do that. I want to do it the righteous way. I understand that a lot of things can help you open doors and things of that nature, but then you're stuck in that horror category. You know what I'm saying? No one takes you seriously. They take you serious as a businesswoman, but you only could be a sex symbol. I don't want to be a sex symbol. I know I look good, but that's not my message. I want to be classy and sassy, okay? Don't get me wrong. I like certain outfits that's fitted. You know what I'm saying? Little crop tops and things of that nature. Because I'm still young and I'm a woman and I love my body and I know how to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? And being a woman and a man, I feel like men. And I heard this man has said, this might be a long video, I'm just gonna talk. But I seen this man. He was talking about how he was another influencer too. I think he said the Iron is Soul. That's him. On YouTube, and he was talking about how a lot of men, they don't have like a lot of systems, like the church didn't really teach men how to be men, and just that whole story going on. And my thing is, a lot of men only want to target women because we are more, we listen. Okay, we check ourselves. We're not too prideful unless we are operating in our extreme masculine energy. But I started thinking, because I be hearing men complain. I understand that men do need more love, but I feel like they just want attention. And it's like, dang, I'm not your mama. But then I started thinking like, okay, I hear you. Some of that is true. You know what I'm saying? Like our community really didn't really have examples of a strong foundation, a strong community, a husband and wife, and how a family is supposed to stick together. And he was blaming the churches and stuff like that, not teaching men things, and this is why man is like this today. But I'm all like, men had rights before we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had all the time and all the opportunity. Men know what being a good man is. They do it to their homeboys. They're a good man to their homeboys. Tell me you ain't a good man to your homie. Am I lying? Am I lying? If you're a man or a woman watching me right now, am I lying? Are you a good man to your homeboy? Do you answer your homeboy's call whenever he call in the morning or at nighttime? If he needs something, don't you be like, I got you, bro. Come and eat. Let's go watch a movie. You're taking your homie on a date. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's go on a dude's trip. You know what I'm saying? And women too, we'll take our homegirls here, we'll listen to them and cater to them. We'll do more for our homegirls than we'll do for our men. And vice versa. But it's really the man though, because if you want to be a leader, if you want to be the dominant one, if you want a woman to submit to you, treat her like your homie. Start treating your woman like your homie. and see how submissive she will be. You know what I'm saying? Fix her car. Instead of what are you doing, what do you need? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, your car having any problems? Shoot, talking about some take me out to eat. Give me an oil change. I need some brakes. I'll cook if you change these brakes. Change my brakes now, cook you a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? Why spend your money at Red Lobster when I'm still going to be hungry when I leave? Because I eat. At least if I cook these groceries, I got leftovers. I can eat some more. All you can eat groceries. They don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all, I love me some Africans. I don't care. That is my preference. Like, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. For real. I don't know y'all, but I don't know what God has for me. You know what I'm saying? Your soulmate might look differ. You know, that's what I'm hearing. Your soulmate might differ from your regular, you know, but I love people's soul. I love people's heart. So it don't even matter. Like, let somebody come through and treat me right. Treat me like they homie. You know, a lot of times these male friends, they don't even gotta ask their homies to say, "Oh, I just thought you might like these." You know, that's why you gotta be with someone who you have something in common with, that you can talk about with, someone who's like just as motivated as you. Like, if you have a dream, your friend want to help you, your girl want to help you with that dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your girl, like, you interested in someone and she has a dream, the first thing I be trying to, man, is, if I was a boy, look, if I were a boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, let my girl do some hair and all this type of stuff. I would be, you know, telling every girl that tried to holler at me, "Oh, my girl do hair. You need your hair done?" I would be sharing all her stuff on my social media. You know what I'm saying? This is what my girl do. She got services. She'll braid your hair up. She'll lay your wig up. All this type of stuff, bringing in your women some money. You know, a lot of men, they'll talk about women don't have this on their own. They want a woman to this, da, da, da. But it's like, dang, you won't even, like, take the time to, like, help boost her up. You know what I'm saying? But do you want to be in their draws? That's why I'm like, I'm so glad that it might have took me some years to realize it, because I really didn't have, you know, the best, you know, guidance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, save yourself. Don't be out here doing nothing. Like, you can pray your desires away, y'all. Trust me, it is not hard. Like, I can't tell you how many people thought that I was crazy because I was abstinent for 2 years. And then I backslid. But then I went back to abstinent. Because it's like, once you get out of it, you like, damn. Oh, I keep saying damn. But once you get out of it, you just be like, dang. You be feeling bad because you be like, I knew I should never did that. But it's been too long and I'm lost without you. But you learn your lesson, though, because then it teaches you, like, yeah, I'm going to just wait for the right one. It's not that serious. Like, I'll have a good time with you. We can chill, we can talk. But it's like, a lot of men, they're not used to women who actually are serious about not having sex until they're married, or, you know what I'm saying? Or period. They don't believe that type of woman exists. And when they finally find one, they kind of start, like, acting weird. I don't know. Like, when a real chosen one, Proverbs 31, okay, you that woman, okay. Did I put it on my phone? Are you that Proverbs 31 woman? Like, when you show up in a man's life, they might be triggered a little bit. They might think that you being funny, or they might have, like, some rejection issues. Like, oh, this person rejected me. She ain't attracted to me because she don't want to sleep with me. And it's not even that. Maybe that's been going on. Like, men start acting funny or distant towards you because you don't give them what other women are willing to give to them. Yeah, it's not on this phone. And so they might distance from you. They might even ghost you. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, who does this girl think she is? And that's okay, because that ain't the one for you. I don't know. It depends, because everybody's story is different. You know, this person might just distance and then come back and then, you know, respect you. But that's what we want as women. You know, you should cherish a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want a man who is going to respect your boundaries, respect your decisions, respect your beliefs. You know, even if you say you like, you know, sometimes you be like, oh, I don't do that, and then you end up doing it because, you know, you're a human. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, dang. And you start feeling bad. You just be like, dang, I did it anyway. Now this person gonna think that I say stuff and I don't even be and I'm just a liar. like yeah, you say that, but she just saying that because she don't want me to think that she loose or whatever the case may be. Like they might be like trying to press you and thinking that you gonna fold, but you're done folding. Okay. Like this live if you're done folding. I know I am, y'all. I don't care how attractive they are. I am done folding. Okay. I don't care how unattractive they are. I don't care how much they say they're a man of God. If you're a man of God, then you should respect. A lot of men, they'll claim God and still be out here just doing the most. Like, come on now. Come on now. It's just ridiculous. Especially people who have religious beliefs and they're in a different country, so they could be from a different country or something like that. And they come to America, all beliefs and tradition go out the window. But then when their parents come around, they start pretending. See, this is what happens with people with God too. Like it's like, oh, well, now that God come in, now that God realized something, now all of a sudden you want to be like, oh, I don't do that. I don't. You can't hide. Your parents know what you doing. That's why they always treat. That's why they always treating you like that. That's why they always, um, they just want the best for you. It might seem like it's not this and that, but they already know. They have experience. They know what comes with it. You just want to do it because all the other ratchet, women and men is out here, doing whatever they doing. They're not happy. They're not happy. Either their husband is on the down low. They wife is like secret escorting or something like that, or they got some mental health issues going on. You're gonna see them on the news. You know what I'm saying? Over time, you're gonna start seeing that stuff start trickling down. You know what I'm saying? And all that was concealed is about to be revealed, y'all. That's why we seeing everything. Everybody had their time. Even the people up in the higher places, the people, the musicians and the politicians, everybody in power right now. Everything is going down. That's why this big change is happening. And everything that we placed as valuable or important in our life, it's not going to be valuable or important at all. So, when you're in these times of trial and tribulation, just God showing you that. How strong will you be when everything that you're trying to reach doesn't matter anymore? The only thing that matters is your ability to breathe and eat and be with your family. So yeah, y'all. That's all that I have for this message. I pray that you gained a little more faith in the receiving of this message, because God said all we need is the faith of a mustard seed. And with that being said, through Christ we unite, stay aligned with divine mind.